Hi world, my name is Jory, and this is my cancer coming out story, I guess. So, it all began, I guess, officially began around September of last year, 2015. Um, I planned on going into the Air Force. I moved up to Washington, and I was actually going to school. I was going to Le Cordon Bleu, the culinary school, and they messed up my financial aid when I moved up here. It was a transfer from Arizona, and I guess like your financial aid doesn't transfer or something, and so essentially they wanted like a ridiculous amount of money by the end of the month. Otherwise, they were like, "Get the hell out." So, being a average middle class family that I'm from, I got out. And I was, okay, what else did I want to do with my life? And I always thought about the fact that I wanted to join the military. And so um, I enlisted. I took my oath and I signed my contract and everything on September 11th of last year, 2015, which, everything was going great. I was working out every day to get ready for boot camp, like they said you should. I was going to like weekly meetings with other Air Force recruits and stuff like that. Things are going great. And I was running about 5 miles each day, just because that was my biggest worry, because I've never been like a really good runner. Was okay, how am I gonna pass like this mile and a half test or 2 mile test or whatever the military makes you do? And so I was running, getting prepared and everything, and I started noticing this pain developing in my right knee around November. And I thought, oh crap, I tore something. And then I noticed the pain started traveling like to my back, like my lower and upper back. And so I went to the chiropractor. He was like, oh, well, let's just do this, adjust you. Here's some stretches you can do. And the pain kind of went away, and I thought, okay, great, like maybe it's nothing. It came back after like 2 days, and so I went back to the doctor. This time I went to an actual like orthopedic doctor, and they told me they wanted to do like an x-ray of my leg just to see what was going on if I tore something. And so we do that, and they say, oh, well, I think there is a tumor right there. And this was on January like 15th. So I was actually getting ready to leave for boot camp on January 26th, and they told me he thinks he found a tumor on like the 15th of January. And then on January 22nd, they did an MRI, and the results came back positive. There were actually two tumors in my leg, and that was January 22nd. So that was on a Friday, and I was supposed to leave for boot camp on a Tuesday. So I called up my recruiter, and she was not happy at first. She was kind of like, what the hell? Everything was good. You were supposed to like tell me if anything changed. And I was like, well, sorry, just gonna happen. But anyway, they definitely understood. But that was something that I really wanted to do, and that I was set for at least the next 20 years. That was something that I wanted to do. That got taken away, probably indefinitely. Military doesn't really take you if you've had cancer before, so that's not something I'll really be able to do anymore. Um, so I've just been dealing with this diagnosis since about January 26th was when they found these tumors. Officially, though, I didn't get diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia till April 26th, which was just about 2 weeks after my birthday. I guess I'm making this video because I didn't really know what to expect after getting diagnosed. I was like, there were so many questions I had, and so much what ifs, and so much misinformation, and a lot of it was that my family, as supportive as they could be, they didn't really understand what I was going through. So I wanted to make this video for anyone else that was recently diagnosed, if they're young or older, with AML, acute myeloid leukemia. If you want to talk or something, definitely shoot me a message. I think it's really important that we support each other, especially with something like this, because there's no real guidebook for how to deal with cancer. I'm definitely going to be updating probably more videos as I go along. Hopefully, if somebody's watching, they'll get something out of it. Just about my life, I guess, and what it's like dealing with cancer. There's been so much that I've learned about, like PICC lines, Hickman lines. I just got my Hickman installed about a week ago. Doing more chemo on Wednesday. I go back into the hospital for more chemo. There's just a whole lot of questions and what ifs, and a whole lot of loneliness and adapting to your new normal. Again, if anyone wants to talk, definitely shoot me a message. Leave your name in the comments. I'll try to get back to you if I can, or answer any questions you might have. It's still pretty new to me, being only officially diagnosed on April 26th. Reason being was because there's a few deformities that I have, I guess, with my AML, and kind of makes it worse. Just made it really hard to diagnose, I guess. So again, just hit me up. If you like the video, please thumbs up it. If you don't like it, I would prefer you not thumbs down it. I'm just trying to put the word out there that there's support for people. There's a lot of great resources, and just to connect with other people and to chat with other people. I also have a link to my GoFundMe account in the information box. If you want to donate, you certainly are, I would definitely appreciate that. It's not something that I too much need, thankfully. I was lucky enough that my mom's been able to help with most of my bills, but just to kind of lighten the load on her some, I wanted to possibly be able to just pay for a little bit of it with help from outside help. So if you want to donate, that'd be awesome. If not, it's cool too. Again, if you like the video, thumbs up it, subscribe. I'll definitely be adding more. I know this was like 8 minutes of me just kind of rambling on about my life, but cancer's hard, and there's no immediate direction that you kind of feel like you need to go as soon as you're diagnosed. And there's a lot that comes with it. There's a lot of depression, there's a lot of questions, loneliness, and a whole lot of different feelings. So again, if you want, hit me up. Just leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If you like the video, thanks. I will probably try and update maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks or something, whenever I know something new, or whenever I just feel like rambling, because I ramble a lot and I talk about myself a lot. I live in the Seattle, Washington area, so I may even post videos of like fun stuff I do like in Seattle, like when I'm able to. You really don't get out much when you have these type of disease. So I've been blessed that I've been able to do, somewhat fun stuff recently. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Follow me on Instagram if you want. Follow me on Snapchat. I'll leave my usernames in the information box again. And I just hope that if you're watching this and you're recently diagnosed, that maybe it can be some help to you. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.